Let's get some 1v1s. Or the music a little. I'm pretty sure he went E start. Yeah, it looks really awkward on his part.
This is mercy in Bilgewater.
It's not worth queuing him when he has a shield up. It ranks it really like dumb.
Pistols and blades don't matter to me. Crying won't do any good.
Nice. You lose as, well, losing to Yorick should be bannable, but if you are looking to beat Yorick, I would say rush tier 2 boots if you struggle that much. And you should be able to outrun and dodge all of his abilities. You shouldn't kill the worst matchups? No, I wouldn't say that. I would say they're on the harder scale, but not worst. Worst matchups don't exist for GP, really. It's just sucks to play. But they're not hardest, because hardest would mean that they hard counter you or it's impossible to play, which is not true. Yeah, I think he went Q start this time. I have to wait for him to auto a minion.
This time, I'll take my time.
I'm trying to convince him that I just queued him.
They're blood oranges.
I don't think I needed to corrupting pot that. I think that's a mistake. I think that was a big mistake I just made. Being down a corrupting pot early really sucks. Not for the health, but for the mana. He might EQ onto me. I'm slow pushing so I can get more poke onto him. Ooh. That's kind of bad. I can freeze now, and the lane is much more harder for Riven. Cancelled an auto. The auto was kind of important. I wasted his Q, so I only have to I wasted his E, so I only have to worry about his Q. If he wants my barrel, he's gonna have to use a Q. That was a greedy barrel to go for it.
Never forgive.
Perfect. Nice. I could have walked back, but I really wanted his flash. Now that's worth it for me because the wave's shoving to me. The wave's shoving to me and he doesn't have flash up, so it's way more worth it for me than it is for him. Granted, we're close to hitting level 6 here, but... Oh, I autoed the minion. That's so huge. That's a lot of trading powder, and trading power I just lost by autoing that wave there. That really sucks. When it comes to the level 6, every amount of damage that you get beforehand counts. So me missing that really, really, really sucks. Now that I've Sheen though, I can bait out her E, and now all I have to worry about is her Q. Using my orange now before she hits 6. I need to be full health to stop her from being able to outplay or all in me randomly. You don't want to make the level 6 a skill fight. You want to make the level 6 a one-sided fight. And the way you do that is by stacking minions, like how I'm doing right now, and making sure that you're always full health. I should have like 6 more CS than I do right now, but I did mess up quite a bit. He's gonna probably go on me. He has to fight me now or never. I messed up there. If I hit the barrel, if I was better timing with my barrel, he just dies there. And there's no counterplay. Wave's gonna shove to me. He's in a really bad... Yeah. I'm getting him when he's autoing the minions. Because that's when he's locked in. The only time I Q him is with Grasp. If you don't have Grasp, it's not even worth wasting your Q. Also, the reason why it's so important to have wave control is for junglers. So many people die to jungle ganks all the time, and the way you stop it... The way you stop it from happening to you... Give me a second. Is by building waves. That's why when you watch my stream or you see my YouTube videos, you almost never see me lose on that first wave. You always see me shove it in, and you never see me show respect to the jungler. Because 1, I'm limit testing. 2, I always feel like I can abuse the top laner and the jungler in the same wave state, I guess? I'm not really sure where... He messed up really hard. He screwed his lane like that. Going for that. Basically, I can 1v2 if I set the wave up properly. I have to do less work and just focus on being smart. Like here I can recall, and it's completely fine. In fact, that's probably what I do in a real game. Now that I'm thinking about it. So maybe this 1v1 isn't entirely truthful. But a jungler would probably not want to gank this either, considering the trade that he took. So yeah, I would stay. If he was full health, maybe I stay. Ooh, I wanted a max range Q there. I probably could have gotten if I spaced properly. So look, we're almost at 4 minutes and I have 700 gold. And he just used all of his cooldown, so he can't even fight me anymore. And he can't shove this wave in, so now I have Sheen. I TP back to the wave, I freeze, and then he's done. I messed up really badly. One, I could have predicted her W. Two, that was just bad. If I procced, if I procced my Time Warp Tonic, I can get that auto off. I don't think it's a bad flash in any way, shape, or form. Only because my goal is to trade flashes. My only goal is to trade flashes there.
Tears will salt the ocean.
I just used the orange. He's gonna shove me in. That's a really important barrel to land on both parts. He has to Q away.
Bones will splinter. That's better.
I'm valuing the trades over the minions at this stage right now. He's gonna hit 6 off one of these two minions, I think. No? And that's really good for me. He hits 6 off this cannon for sure, though. And he does have ulti, so I'm gonna pop a biscuit now. Nice. He did have flash up, but he can't flash anywhere to make that work.
Hang 'em from the slaughter docks.
That's bad that I had to use a Q there on the minion. That's not ideal. Oh, that's something that I messed up the first time around as well. Corrupting Pot. He's not reacting quick enough at the moment.
Never trust a built.
That kind of messed up my wave a bit. Yeah, that messed up my wave. The third wave is supposed to be around here so that I can poke. Kind of messes things up a little.
Seen blood yet.
I try to auto mid-orange. I still have no idea how that works for GP. Figure it out eventually, though. That's a fine trade for me. I'm playing this 1v1 worse on this side of the map. Ooh. Well played. I didn't deserve to win that either. I think that's fine. Perfect.
My nameless skull.
Perfect. That's what I want. Those trades are very good for me. I think it's still on CD. Yeah, it's not up yet. It'll be up when he autos that minion.
They have no concept of misery. More powder.
It's not worth it. I was gonna do the thing I did earlier, but I can't really do it on this side of the map. Nice. The Swave's in a better position now this time around as well. Nice. He committed to the melee minion as well. Yep. He can't CS at all. He's not allowed to. Because of that one trade he took earlier. Yeah. If I don't mess up, this should be over. Even if his jungler ganks him, it's an impossible gank to pull off. And now I get a guaranteed barrel and a Q because he's gonna go for this cannon. Beautiful. That's how it should be going. Wave's slow pushing to me as well. I just can't get cheese by level 4. I'm able to squeeze a Q in when he shields in like that. I'm paying attention to the cooldown for sure. He autoed.
Their bodies will choke the abyss.
Beautiful. It's good so far. Okay, I gotta back up now. I gotta crash this. Ooh, okay, I should have paid it more attention, but it's still gonna push to me. It's still gonna hard shove to me. I did mess this up though. This makes me gank prone because she's healthy enough to back up her jungler. So that is kind of an error on my part. One plating is up, perfect. Like this is a part where I'm already dead. Unless the jungler is playing to opposite side of the map, or my jungler is on this side of the map, this was a big mistake by me. He's gonna recall TP as well. Why would he do this? He's dead. He got so mad I canceled his recall. Get spaced. Holy, his ankles were just absolutely snapped. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna listen to what he said and we'll see what happens. So now I'm gonna see what happens. So assuming I'm playing versus those junglers, I probably go for a deep ward, right? Let's say Olaf started red. I would probably still want either a ward here or in river. Maybe I should ward here because if it's an aggressive jungler versus a weak jungler, they want to invade. So now I have to let the wave bounce back to me slowly. This is what I do. I sit all the way back here. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna move back a little bit now. It's okay, missing a few minions. The big one. I tried collecting demonic. It was a feels good, man. Hey, let's go, baby. Yeah, doing hybrid GP sounds pretty pog with collector, and with items like Horizon Focus or Demonic Embrace. I just can't what's happening. We're doing a bunch of 1v1s, me and ADRIAN Riven, amongst different wave states. So in this scenario, he is the strong jungler and he's playing strong side and I'm playing weak side. Our scoreline overall is 4-1.
Solar Baka? More like Solar Kaka. Huggies.
Alright, reset. Because if I push this, I can easily die. It's better to just reset, buy a Sheen, and TP. I agree. Huh, I guess I need to try more of two-wave crashing.
My heart is iron.
But two-wave crashing into hard junglers. What's a cheater recall? A cheater recall is when you, in the beginning of the game, or even later on in the game, you could do it. Is when you push 3 waves and recall on that 3rd wave, and that 3rd wave is always a cannon wave. And basically, what it allows you to do is when you crash that wave under tower, they can't push it fast enough to crash under your tower. So what's gonna happen is it slow pushes towards you. They can't recall. And you can just walk back to lane without burning TP with an extra 450 gold item plus a ward. He autoed the minion, I think? Or did he auto me and I corrupting potted at the same time? That's a bad corrupting pot there. I could have walked a little bit more. He needs to watch his spacing. No minion was on the verge of dying, so he wasn't going to miss gold or XP. But this walking thing that he's doing doesn't make sense when his shield shield is down. I can literally stay here because assuming I have Lee Sin jungle and he has a Kayn, I can outplay the Kayn super easily. But the same can't be said for a Lee Sin. We both messed that up. But I came out on top. If I can orange faster, I don't want to have to predict his stun, but if I do it, I get a huge trade benefit out of it. It's a cannon wave, so you can't stop me. He went all the way to Tribush.
I know you lost in low elo. You're fucking stuck.
Try TM, thank you for the host, man. Appreciate it. That's huge. Well, I lose out on that because I took too much trade holding the wave. He's gonna look for a flash on me.
Dead men tell my tale.
Huge. That's really good that he let me get that. Because now it's way more even, and my orange is coming up.
I see corpses waiting to drop.
If I had orange up, I could have orange that and he dies. He flashed, right, chat?
Toss him to
Ooh. My bad. GG.
You haven't seen blood yet.
Could have time warped there, for sure. Now is a good time. Anytime to use my pot is a good time right now. Since I'm so confident I'm gonna get this cheater off. We'll see what happens. Oh!
Never trust a built rat.
Nah. Nah, it's fine.
Dead men tell
Oh my god, dude. FF. I placed the ward and I walked to it, dude. Come on. That sucks. He can play the game now because of that mistake. JG's fault, blame JG. True. It wasn't from my incompetent jungler. This is way better. I'm in a way better spot than before. Nice. And in case it goes on YouTube, sup everyone.